Well, our journey began back in July of 2005. Our daughter Lauren, who was having some issues walking, we come to find out that she was diagnosed with a very aggressive form of pediatric cancer called neuroblastoma. We were sent to St.Jude, and that began what turned out to be a fairly long journey, 7 months at St.Jude, with some therapy following afterwards. She went through chemotherapy, surgery, bone marrow transplant and radiation, and some more oral therapy. A lot of treatment that had to take place. And by the grace of God, that was a couple of years ago, but we're here now, and she's still cancer-free.
Wow.
And doing well, doing the things that a 4-year-old does. And so we're quite thankful. We know that it was a miracle of God, because statistically speaking, she wasn't supposed to be with us today.
Well, it was devastating. When we first arrived to St. Jude, it was just hours after her initial diagnosis, and they're throwing these terms at you that she's neuroblastoma, and you have decisions to make and all the medical terms, and it was very confusing. But we had to turn to God, and we did that immediately for Him to help us to make the right decision, because we just didn't know what to do. So, and in doing so, of course, we made the right decision, and Lauren is still with us today, so we're very grateful for that.
Lauren's tumor originated, was actually in her abdomen, lower abdomen, and it was initially the size of like a large orange, and hers was compressing upon a spinal canal. Effectively, what that did was it caused her to lose strength in her legs. She was not able to move her legs, walk, crawl, or anything, so she was effectively paralyzed. So what St. Jude did, simultaneously with the treatment for the cancer, they actually started physical therapy to get that strength back in her legs. She actually had to start off crawling again and learning how to walk all over again.
Wow.
And so they were doing that treatment as well. They also were doing treatment for speech therapy, because she was just 16 months, as we mentioned, and she was, with all the treatment, with all of the medical people dealing with her, she was going to probably put herself into a shell. And kind of become reserved. So they wanted her to develop as a normal 1.5, 2-year-old would. So they actually started speech therapy to get her to talk and to be who she is to have her.
With St. Jude, we pray for her and bless the Lord and trust it.